there. Welcome to Red Eye. It's like weeds, but it's mostly swag. I'm here tonight with Peppermint Patti Ann Browne, Fox News Channel anchor. If beauty and brains were a game of hide and seek, I'd come whether I was ready or not. Bill Schultz, my grotesque, pathetic sidekick. Joining us, they're voting for the first woman, but immediately they start thinking about the world and how dangerous it is, Patti Ann. They have to vote for somebody they're safe with.
And a woman cannot possibly protect the world.
That's my point, Patti Ann.
Okay.
Thank you for agreeing with me. I'm glad we got that out of the way. Ramzi Youssef claims he's converted from Islam to Christianity in an upcoming interview on 60 Minutes. He's the one who plotted the first terrorist attack on the World Trade Center in 1993. 60 Minutes also talked to a former warden at the Supermax facility in Colorado, where Youssef is an inmate. He says he's not so sure Youssef has converted, and he quoted said, he's playing a game with someone. If he's doing that, he's doing it for a reaction. Patti Ann, isn't this the perfect scam? Once you get caught and punished for doing something, find Jesus.
Oh, please. Everybody's doing it. I think his new mentor is Michael Vick, and, you know, they're just hanging out together. It's ridiculous. But the thing that I thought was amusing was that as part of this 60 Minutes thing, they were saying that he refuses to leave his cell because in order to leave your cell, you have to be strip searched, and he feels that that's undignified. Oh, is that the reason? Or perhaps are there some inadequacies?
Yes.
You bombed the World Trade Center, some kind of jealousy there?
Yes. You know what also kills me, Patti Ann? Is this like like when I was growing up, we were always talking about spiked candy, that there was always razor blades. There's never been any of that found. Is this just silly? Is it like that?
That's true. I don't know about this razor. I mean, definitely, we had the smashed pumpkins, and I had the eggs, I had the nair in the hair. God, I was so abused. But never razors in the candy, so I don't know. This is probably just, you know, one of those things.
I've always been, you never find an actual person that said they got a piece of candy with a pin in it or razors in it, and if you try to look for it, it's like an herb. But isn't this proof that, that basically McDonald's is all you need after him saying that? Because it gives you lettuce, tomato, and beef. It fills you up.
Well, and they have the salad and all that. I mean, what I thought was interesting is that they're saying that people are just fooling themselves. And I mean, what a big surprise there. People are getting a healthy main meal. And then they're saying, well, since I had such a healthy main meal, I can have the fries with it, and then I can have the potato chips, and I can have the cheesecake for dessert. And it's like saying, you know, well, I had a Diet Coke, so, you know, I can...
Exactly. Patty cakes? Why would a billionaire do something as stupid as this instead of simply having sex with countless naked models in an underground grotto?
God only knows. I mean, honestly, wouldn't you just take the money and squirrel it away in a cave? I mean, It makes a lot of sense to me, but I just thank God he wasn't wearing a thong. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. That would have been
I don't know what his problem is. There's something, maybe it's just because he's British.
I think he's an adrenaline junkie.
It could be just he's British.
He's an adrenaline junkie, and he just lives for...
I hate people who say they're to the extreme or they're adrenaline junkies. All they mean is somebody's going to have to go out and find them things all the time. Will it take you becoming a billionaire before people notice?
I get paid to do dumb things all the time, Greg. This guy's a billionaire, and he didn't have to get paid to do this. But the thing of it is, like, with all these annoying billionaires that are also super extreme, they're all going to end up pulling Steve Fawcett. So just sit back and wait. It's going to happen eventually.
That's true.
They'll be quiet.
That's so nice.
Wow.
All right.
You know what would have been great, though, is when he jumped, if his pants ripped and it was so forceful that his intestines just spilled out.
It's a ticket. Oh, no. It's a lower intestine.
Why do we hate him so much?
I don't hate him, but
I just don't like his
I hate the idea of him. Remind you who this wonderful crowd is. Patti Ann Browne, Fox News Channel anchor. If beauty were crack cocaine, I'd do her in an alley, probably with Daniel Baldwin. And when you're a young child, you have a 2-year-old, don't you? Gets older, will you buy him sneakers, expensive ones, and let him be mocked unmercifully?
Well, you know, I grew up, everybody else had Gitanos and Sassons, and I was wearing, like, the Lee jeans, and, you know, I think it builds character. I really do.
It made you into a Foxcaster.
Yeah, look, all of us probably were picked on when we were little, and look at us now.
No, I was the picker.
I was picked on for my Sassons, yes, and my Jordashes. I don't know why. They were very fashionable at the time, Greg.
They certainly were.
This is where you get the best girls. Craigslist. Eros Guide is pretty good, but I prefer Craigslist. Yeah, I like it. I mean,
what happens if something arrives that you don't like? I mean, it's not like takeout food where you can just throw it away into the garbage because you got feelings that'll be hurt.
Pimp, yeah.
Pimp as well.
What happens if, like, you're expecting a hot chick and maybe you know, a transgendered friend shows up?
Exactly.
You man up and finish.
This from a guy who doesn't use condoms. So
Oh my God! Well, you don't need a condom with a transgender.
Oh, why would you?
Yeah, no, you're not going to produce a Jim Norton Jr. I think there's other
extenuating factors you're missing here, Greg.
I don't.
All right, never mind.
No. I missed the entire 80s. So I have
And
no
I'm told
idea.
you volunteer at the Interfaith Nutrition Network. What faith do you find to be the most nutritious?
Oh, man. I'm not even going there. But, yeah, I don't do that anymore, unfortunately, because I've got my son at home. But, yeah, I used to. They just, you know, they take food from restaurants that have extra, like Island Harvest, things like that, and they give it to poor people. It's not
Yeah,
very
Andy,
funny.
make fun of that if you can.
Not funny at all. I'm
the
so
answer we were
sorry.
looking for was Seventh-day Adventist.
Oh, okay.
Very high in natural fiber.
Oh, okay.
Back to you, Greg.
Thank you so much, Andy, for being here. Special thanks to Patti Ann Browne, Bill Schultz, a pleasure in your wrinkled shirt, and the wonderful Jim Norton.